Energy in the abdomen was once linked so closely with the reproductive area that somebody looking superficially at energy patterns would have supposed that this was all one energy. The reason that the reproductive area is linked to the seasons in nature and the food we eat is because very often during the festivals, which were a thanksgiving for the abundance of the harvest, a lot of sexual energy was also released, and sometimes these led to procreation as well, because the singing and dancing and whirling often produced heady experiences. Sometimes certain oils were rubbed onto the body, sometimes drugs were even used. Then through sex they released a very strong energy into nature herself. So in a way they were giving nature a boost. These celebrations meant a lot to ancient people, and very often the memory of these festivals is still imprinted on our consciousness. Sometimes we are more aware on other levels, sometimes less. Some festivals have remained with us in various countries to the present day. But some of the awe and the inspiration and the excitement seems not to be there anymore, because the ancients understood the earth and the spirits of the earth and were in communion with trees and plants. But the abdomen still holds the memories of the past within it. The evolution of the species may be part of the reproductive area, but the memories of nature and the evolution of nature lie in the abdomen, the center below the navel. A long time ago, the center which the yogis call the earth center was a center which was below the reproductive area, and they considered that the base center. However, in modern times, that center has shrunk down. A long time ago, man's reproductive area, in primitive times especially, only came to life at certain seasons. And just like with animals, he was much closer to patterns in nature. And so when we look at centers today, we have to see which ones have got smaller and which ones are larger, and we have to sense a new pattern. But we can see why in primitive times the reproductive area and the abdomen area were very closely linked, because man was evolving very closely alongside the animals and the fish. When a leaf turns orange, very often it is already on the ground, and the energies, as it begins to turn more reddy brown colors, are being absorbed by the earth itself. So the orange color of the abdomen links with absorption. The intestines absorb the last of the goodness from our food before elimination. With people who are vegetarian, the color of the center is often pale and insipid. There is a difference between golden robes and orange robes. The deeper orange robes that sometimes vegetarians enjoy wearing are very necessary for assimilation, and they boost the orange color in the abdomen. So we have to be aware of the fact that we have been meat eaters for a very long time, and that becoming a vegetarian means that the chakra system has to change. The meat eaters often have quite a bit of hot energy in the abdomen. Orange has quite a bit of red in it, and therefore in the past, with people who were eating meat, the orange center was more red. It often looked like the base center, but the vegetarians have a much paler color.